Hello and welcome to How to Leverage Relationships to Secure Global or Your Desired Opportunities. In short, we are connecting for success. To understand the power of relationships, I'm going to come up with the result of a research that was conducted by LinkedIn. And they came out to say that 85% of critical jobs are filled via networking of some sort. Being highly networked is therefore essential for both the job seeker and those who are seeking them. And it's quite funny that this is where most job seekers are weakest. A lot of job seekers have very good CVs, have very good desires. They wake up every day, they pray to God, hoping to get the best jobs. But when it comes to networking, a lot of people are weak. And this is one of the things on this bootcamp that we are going to deal with. Now, there are some key relationships to cultivate in no particular order. The first will be your personal relationships. And I'll just talk a little bit about some of those relationships and go more in depth into the others. For your personal relationships, you're talking about relationships with your immediate family, your sisters, your brothers, your father, your mother, uncles, aunties, people around you, close friends. Now, many times we get so lost in cultivating personal relationships that we forget to mention what we do and what our career aspirations are. Can you become more deliberate in your personal relationships, especially when you're seeking better opportunities? To talk to your friends, talk to your family, let them know this is exactly what I do, and these are the kind of roles that I'm looking for. Be clear about it. And remember, just like in marketing, you don't say something just once and expect people to understand and get it. You need to go at least 7 times, 7 different touch points. So at different points in time, ensure you keep sending reminders, keep asking them. Hope you've not forgotten. I'm looking for this kind of opportunities. Don't forget to mention it in your conversations. The next thing you want to look at is your work and office relationships. Because you have people in your work, in your offices that have either passed through what you've gone through or are looking at the same kind of opportunities that you're looking for. They know the way, they have certain connections in their own networks that might be able to get you what you want. So it's a good thing to always ask colleagues. Ask your colleagues, of course, you want to keep yourself safe. Ask your colleagues, ask your managers about possible opportunities that might be available to you in the industry. Make sure that you talk about this from time to time. You don't want to sound like, oh, you're ready to jump ship immediately, but always do well to ask about relationships, about opportunities like this. The next we're going to talk about is social networking. We'll go a bit in depth into that. Corporate networks, mentors, and coaches. We start from the corporate networks. When I talk about corporate networks, I'm talking about membership of professional associations in the field that you're looking for. Now, if you've completed our immersive bootcamp, you would know that you would already have a very clear sense of purpose with regards to what you're looking for now. The reason why it's difficult for people to pursue membership of a corporate association is because they are looking at doing many different things. So it's always confusing. Oh, do I go for this or that? But if you've been through our bootcamp, you know that you choose one single definitive purpose. So if what you've chosen, for example, is customer relations, go into the internet and look for professional bodies around customer relationship management. Find the strongest in your area. Find the strongest in the country where you live and then apply to become a member. Sometimes it might take an examination, sometimes it takes payment of a membership due, but find out and then join that association because there you're going to find people that have gone through. You're increasing your network. You're increasing your network by doing that. And when you join, become an active member. Be the kind of member that attends conferences, be the kind of member that volunteers when opportunities come up for leadership or service. Ensure that you volunteer. People will begin to get to know you and opportunities will open up to you. The next thing to do is to also look at your social networking. A very interesting research from the published on the Scientific American Journal says a sweeping study that looked at more than 20 million people on the professional social networking site LinkedIn over a 5-year period finally shows that forging weak ties does indeed help people get new jobs. And it reveals which types of connections are most important for job hunters. A lot of jobs are gotten from weak ties. When I say weak ties, people that you are not close, people that you probably don't even know one another, right? But because you keep showing up and you've connected with these people, that is where the jobs come from. So get active. Get active on, choose the social media sites that you want to be active on. I would always suggest LinkedIn for now because that is what is working and it is really working, honestly. So join LinkedIn, become active, and then begin to engage and engage and engage. Put up posts, maybe once, twice, 3 times a week. Ensure that you're putting up posts. Ensure that you're putting up posts. Ensure that You are leveraging every opportunity available to you there. And if you've not already gone through it, I have an entire training on LinkedIn, how to make your LinkedIn active and profitable. Please request for this and go through this training. It will really help you optimize your account and then make posts, engage other people's posts. I know that a lot of corporate people, because you're not looking at freelancing, you're probably not engaging. Please engage other people's posts. It will really help you. The next kind of relationships that you're looking at is the relationship with a coach. Coaches are trailblazers. A coach is somebody who has had success, and it can be in any area of life. Your coach would have had success in any area of life. And then these are people that pave the way. They inspire you and they pave the way for others to follow their dreams and steps into greatness. A coach's role can vary, but there tends to be a few denominators. They are powerful teachers, they are guides, they are listeners, question askers, and support systems for those that trust them. So these are the things you want to look out for in a post. Does this person listen? Is this person a good teacher? Is this person a good guide? Does this person ask the right questions? And does this person provide a support system for me? Now, a coach, like I said, will just drive you towards your goals. A coach does not necessarily have to be from your field, does not necessarily have to do the things that you've done, but a coach will guide you, will inspire you, ask you the right questions, and spur you onto the right path. Finally, you have what we call a mentor. And this is probably the most important out of all of these relationships. A mentor is somebody who has experienced the kind of success that you want to experience. The exact kind of success that you're looking to experience, your coach has experienced it. Now, your coach, in selecting a coach, you want to look out for somebody who has the ability and willingness to teach. A lot of people have experienced success, but they are not interested in pulling up other people to join them. They don't have a vision, they don't have a project, they don't have a provision to bring other people along. And that is why you have to be very deliberate when it comes to seeking out who is going to eventually be your mentor. It has to be somebody who is committed to training others, somebody who is committed to the process, somebody who is committed to you. All right, so the next thing you want to think about is your own contribution to this relationship. You see, it's always very funny to me when I see people talk about, oh, I want a mentor. They, sometimes it almost sounds like they're trying to pick something off the shelf of a supermarket. When they talk about it, oh, I want you to be my mentor. No, that's not the way it works, right? You need to look at what are your own possible contributions. What would be your own possible contributions to this relationship? Now, a mentor is somebody that has risen in the field you want to, meaning that there are some lower level jobs that your mentor can no longer do because of time, by virtue of their position, right? When you're reaching out to a mentor, you should be able to offer certain things. Introduce yourself. My name is so and so, right? I am in this field. I've seen what you've done. Acknowledge their work. I've seen what you've done in this field and all of that. I love what you're doing. Talk about some of the projects that they are doing. I see you're working on this project. I love the way you are always out to train younger people in the field. And I'm not saying don't give anything generic. You need to be very specific about what you've noticed, meaning that before you choose somebody to be your mentor, before you approach somebody, to ask for mentorship, it means you have watched the person for a while, right? You have watched the person for a while. And I'll give you some examples of where you can find mentors, but just hold this guideline first. So first you want to look at somebody who is successful, somebody who is giving themselves out, right? Somebody that you can see that this person is able to teach and willing to, ability and willingness. And then thirdly, you want to look at what they're doing and what aligns with you. So if they have a project they're doing, for example, maybe this person shows up on social media every day, right? You might want to reach out to the person to say, oh, thank you for all the materials you're sharing on social media. Then think about what you can contribute. Oh, I know you have an audio event. Do you need help with the admin part of your audio event? I can help you free of charge, right? You can so contribute something and you will say that, yes, I believe that by staying close to you, I'm going to learn a few things from the field. That is your approach to mentorship. If the person is organizing a physical event, then there's some things I can pick up. All right. And then you need to also define your time. So don't give somebody false hopes, right? If, for example, the person is hosting a physical meeting and you live maybe far off, you might want to state from the beginning, or I might be able to pick up some virtual tasks, right? So these are kind of things that you want to look out for. If your mentor has a book, buy it and send your mentor a review of the book after reading it, or your proposed mentor, buy the book, read the book, and send the person a review of the book, right? You should not be the one looking for the free version of the book. If you get the free version, it's totally fine. But you should be the one that is ready to pay. If your mentor has a course, be the first to sign up. Be the first to sign up. Do the course, everything that was done in the course, ensure that you put it to action and show this person the result of the action. That is how to win the heart of somebody to be committed to you. A lot of mentors want to be committed, but because they've been over and over and over, many people that will come and say, I want mentorship, and they're not willing to put in the work. When you show that you're ready to put in the work, it endears the heart of a mentor to you, and then the person will begin to reveal the secrets of that field to you. So the question again is, where can I find mentors? You can find mentors from any of the relationships that we have mentioned earlier. Personal relationships, your work relationships, your relationships with on social media. You can find relationships, you can find a mentor within any of those relationships, and it is the same process. You don't just select first. Number one is this person way more successful than I am? Is this person more successful than I am? That is one. Number two is the person able and willing to teach me? Is the person able and willing to teach me? That's the second question to answer. The third one is, what can I give to this person? How can I support this person? And then once you have been able to establish that, you reach out with a definite message. Now, when I say definite message, at first, in relating with your mentor or with your proposed mentor, you probably, if the person is maybe a manager at work, you've probably been talking already. You've had some relations with this person, right? But the moment the mentorship is about to start, you need to ask, definitely, you need to say that I'm committing myself to you. Are you able to mentor me? You need to define that relationship so that the person knows that he or she has a responsibility to you. In the same vein, if you're meeting your mentor on social media, you need to, at first you're all over the person's page, reading their posts, commenting, whatever they ask you to do, you're reading their materials and all of that. But the moment the mentorship is about to start, you need then to be very specific, to say that I've been following you, I've read your book, I believe that you're the kind of person I would like to mentor me, right? And then you say to them, okay, these are things that you can contribute, as if you've not already started contributing to their work, and then you can ask for that mentorship, right? You can ask for that mentorship if it's possible, right? So these are some ways that you can find mentors. Make sure that when the mentorship is about to start, it is clearly defined, as a mentorship relationship. So this person knows they are committed to you. Now, I'm going to give a list of to-dos to wrap up the week, and as we go into the weekend. The first thing is that you want to make inquiries to join the largest professional membership society of your desired field. The second thing is to choose a preferred corporate networking site and become active on it. The third thing you need to do is to begin to search for possible mentors in your field, and you need to feedback to us. You need to give us a feedback on who your mentors, who the possible mentors are, and why you have chosen all of these people. You need to give us a feedback on your preferred corporate networking site and why you have chosen it. And then finally, you need to give a feedback on the professional membership societies for your desired field or your desired career, and then why you chose the one you chose. A worksheet is going to be released for you on this. Thank you so much, and have a lovely rest of the week.